Julianna Peña is an absolute nightmare. We get mixed personalities in all of sports, right? But now this is starting to feel like the WWE. I'm going to play this clip and then I'll break it down for you.
Of course she's going to be tired. She's got to fight me. Of course. Don't compare yourself to Anderson Silva. Do not compare yourself to Anderson Silva. Shut up. Oh! She's not scared. Yeah, she's not scared. She's not scared. Bring it back. You suck. She's not scared. She's retired.
Talk about having zero class, right? So you have the best female fighter ever. It's not debatable. The most dominant, the best. She's taken out every big name there's ever been in Amanda Nunes. She's retiring and you're on the sideline screaming, don't compare yourself to Anderson Silva. You're booing her. You're saying she's retiring because she doesn't want to fight you. Let's do some fact checking here. Number one, Julianna Peña, credit when it's due, did beat Amanda Nunes. She finished her, right? Amanda Nunes was so dominant that she gets a rematch, just in her career in general. And let's be honest, a submission and a knockout, anybody could get caught. That's why Usman got an immediate rematch. That's why Israel Adesanya got an immediate rematch. That's why Amanda Nunes deserved one. You know, it's not like she lost 50-45. She wouldn't have gotten an immediate rematch. So she goes into the immediate rematch and she beats Julianna Peña by decision, 50-45 across the board. It was just, she completely outclassed her. Not only did she prove that the first fight was a fluke, but she said, hey, I'm worlds ahead of you. She stood there and banged with her for 3 rounds, knocked her down a few times, and then even worse, the championship rounds, she decided to grapple with her and said, hey, you got nothing on me. There's nothing you could do to beat me. And then this fight was actually supposed to be the trilogy between them two. So for Julianna Peña to say, hey, you're running away from me, you're retiring because you don't want to fight me, is absolutely absurd. What are you talking about? You pulled out of the fight. You had an injury. So to be screaming there and to be saying that she's retiring because she's scared of you is just so absurd and obnoxious. I can't stand her, honestly. She's doing a great job of just being a villain, you know? And then the worst part about it is, like, this is a grown woman looking around for approval. If you look around, look how uncomfortable and awkward she is when she's screaming these things out. She's like screaming and then like, anybody watching? Like, our eyes on me? Like, come on. And for all you Julianna Peña fans that say you rather a submission win over that decision, sure, I guess you could call it a finish, but to lose 50-45, you don't get a rematch from that. If Leon Edwards doesn't find that knockout against Kamaru Usman, they never fight again. If Alex Pereira doesn't knock out Israel Adesanya in that 5th round, they never fight again because they were outclassed the whole fight. And when you're outclassed by a fighter, no matter what your history is, there's no need for that rematch. You give rematches to close fights. You give rematches for people who got caught and have had such an extensive and successful career. But for Julianna Peña to stand there and say Amanda Nunes, the best female fighter of all time, is scared of her, my God. And to boo? Anyway, follow for more next weekend. I got my studio set up. Subscribe, share, do the thing. Thanks for watching.